Hi, hello, good morning. Getting ready to go do some fasting cardio. This is really weird. I've never like tried to vlog, so I'm trying to see what the display looks like because my camera doesn't have a flippy thing. Anyways, let's go do fasting cardio. Okay, bye. Got our whatever this is, drink, phone, headphones, keys. Let's go. Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Chelsea. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever YouTube video, so please bear with me as I don't really know how to edit anything, but I'm figuring it out as I go. I'm 37 years old, I live in Kansas, and I am currently in my third prep to do a bodybuilding show at the beginning of May. The federation that I compete in is the NPC, and the division that I compete in is wellness. I'm not a pro. I haven't ever won a show. I just really enjoy the sport, and I wanted to document this season. I know I started in the middle of the game documenting, but I kind of just wanted to romanticize my life a little bit, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for me, you know? And the way this prep has gone, it has gone so much more smoothly and so much better than my past two preps. And I really feel like that's because I am in alignment with what I'm doing and what I'm choosing to do. And I fully understand, fully get that my life as a 37-year-old woman is not typical to any other 37-year-old woman. I am currently on the job hunt. I do not have a full-time job. I am working part-time as a server / bartender at a local restaurant. So I have a lot of time during the day to work towards this goal, and I am so thankful for that. And honestly, I was really in my head about doing this, but like I said, if I'm going to be given this time, I need to make the most of it, and I need to celebrate it and romanticize it as much as I can while I have this time, because I know that my life is not always going to look like this. And while no, it's not ideal, and there is a bit of a struggle financially right now, I am still working towards something, and I can still look forward to my days and not get caught up in the negativity or a negative spiral of, well, things are not how they're supposed to be. Like, this is not going the way I have planned. This is not how I expected my life to look when I'm 37 years old. And that's okay. Like, things are not always going to pan out the way you expect them to. And that is just what I am clinging to. And that is what I will talk about probably a lot during this series. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me. This is just a little glimpse into my morning routine. So I will go down and do fasted cardio in my apartment gym, and then I'll come up, make some breakfast, and after breakfast I will sit down and journal my prep. This is something that I've implemented for this prep in particular, and it's been really helpful. I'm just writing down like things that I've felt, or things that I've done, like, oh, I got my fasted cardio. Like, yeah, I have an app that tracks all that, but writing it down, there's something about writing it down that has been really helpful. And then I have a devotional every morning. It's from a book called Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, and I absolutely love it. And it takes maybe 5 minutes out of my morning. It's very, very short, very quick, and yeah. And then I spend a good amount of time just applying to jobs and checking my emails. So, yeah. And then, of course, we have to get ready for the day. This particular day, I had received a box of products from a supplement brand that I was going to do an unboxing on my Instagram. So I needed to put some makeup on for that. Didn't want to look like a scary person on my live. Maybe I'll drop my little makeup routine. It's really nothing special. It's all mostly just drugstore makeup. But yeah, if that's something that you guys want to see, drop it in the comments. Give me some suggestions on like different videos you guys might want to see, some different meals. I really pretty much am eating the same things right now, but maybe after prep, when I'm in I call it the prep after prep, which we can go into later. But when I'm able to eat a little bit more, I can show you guys some more different meal ideas, you know? Hello! Okay, I told you that I would go live when I got my products from that supplement brand that wanted to partner with me, so I just got them. The brand is Legion. $20% off your first order with code Chelsea Janae, CHELSEAJENAE. You thought I forgot how to spell my name. Got him. Next, it's time for a little pre-workout snack, which right now it's just 2 rice cakes, 16 grams of almond butter, and then a scoop of some whey protein, which I drank during that little unboxing because that salted caramel protein is so good. I can't say it enough. It is delish. Now let's go to the gym. Okay, I posted this video on my Instagram page, so if you want to see the full workout, it's in the caption on my Instagram. But we start with abductions, 4x20, and then we move to adduction, 4x20. A good way to remember those two is adduction. You're adding your legs together, so they go together. And then we move to leg extensions. This is like the first couple reps of my second or third set, and this is the last 5 reps of that same set. So really looking to push yourself on these. yeah, feel the burn and praying to the Lord to get you through. Low and controlled is the name of the game. Also, listening to praise music helps as well. Next up, we have step ups. And on these, I like to keep my non-working leg, the toe, pointed so that I am not tempted to bounce off of it in the bottom. Another thing, keeping that hand open, your supporting hand open, so that you are not tempted to pull yourself up with your arm. Really trying to keep the focus in the quad, since it is a quad day. And then die a little and move on. Next up, we have Bulgarian split squats. I do not recommend this setup unless you are good at cleaning the weight and push pressing the weight. This is supposed to be done on the Smith machine, but that machine was taken. So this is what I had to work with. Something that I struggle with on these is I tend to lean too far forward and make it more of a glute exercise, which you can do that if you're working your glutes that day, but this is a quad day. So I need to focus more on keeping my chest up and my pelvis tilted forward to keep the tension in my glutes. And then the last thing I did was 4 sets of 20 walking lunges, but I did not film it. And then I get home and I have my post-workout, which is just some cream of rice and some protein with a little bit of flaxseed mixed in there, just so that I am pooping normal. You feel me? Okay, so low-key, I'm a little annoyed with myself because I didn't have any fish prep. Well, yeah, but you know, it be like that sometimes, and you just do what you gotta do, which is meal prep. So that's what we're doing. Because I didn't have anything prepped, it's gonna be frozen when I cook it, which is fine, but it's not ideal. But whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is awesome. Because when you're hungry and you're ready to eat right now. And for me, I just finished my post-workout, which was cream of rice, a scoop of protein, and some ground flaxseed. I mean, it's doing the job of being a post-workout, but it's not doing the job of satiating me for lunchtime. So I might just like make so for lunch I'll have 130 grams of fish, and then also 150 grams of potatoes and 100 grams of asparagus. I might just cook my potatoes and my asparagus, eat that while this is cooking. So I'm not a cranky pants. Who, me? Never. Never ever. Just ask my coworkers. Oh, don't ask my coworkers. They'd be like, oh, she's just a crotchety old lady. Because they're all like babies in their 20s, in their early 20s. Anyways, all right. On the pan. And I just season this with Oh, I need to put this on my list. The Blend by Kinders. It's just salt, pepper, and garlic. Deliciosa. Okay. I'm really happy that I don't have to work today. That's nice. I can just kind of have take my time, not feel rushed, not feel like I need to be somewhere at a certain time. I do need to go to Costco, so that's why I said I need to put that on the list. And then so 2 things that I need to do, because we've already worked out, we've already done our cardio, fasted and steady state. The 2 things that I need to do are go to Costco and probably go to Hen House or Target, and then take a Epsom salt bath so that I can recover these leggies that apparently are holding on to some inflammation. So, relaxation is on the agenda today. So that'll be fun. And you know what? I have had Epsom salt in my bathroom since so the last time I took an Epsom salt bath had to have been at least 2018, before I moved to Kansas City. Because when I moved to Kansas City, I lived with my grandparents at first, and I didn't have a bath. I just had a stand-up shower when I lived with them. And then I moved in with my roommate that I lived with for 4 years. And when we moved into our first apartment, I just had a stand-up shower. And when we moved into our second apartment, I just had a stand-up shower. So this is the first time. I say this is the first time. I've lived in this apartment since June of last year, June 2024. But I have yet to take a bath in the bathtub. So the oven's ready. Okay, anyways. I'm excited to take an Epsom salt bath. Yay! Tell me you're 37 without telling me you're 37. Okay. All right. Okay, these are ready to go in. I'm going in. Okay, and then I just sprinkle this with. Sprinkle this on top. And whatever falls, it falls. Like, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. You gotta make that face when you do it too. Alright, anyways. Alright. Heat wave! Alright. And then we set our timer. 25 minutes. And then we'll look at them, and then they'll probably have to stay in for like another 10 minutes. That's done. Gross. Okay, so this anymore. Okay, we're gonna grab our already sliced apple first. We're going to. Y'all, don't judge me. I reuse the same pots and pans and what's these called? Bowls, dishes, over and over and over on the daily. So I'm not gonna wash everything in between. I'm just not. Okay? not. So I just had my breakfast in here, wiped it out. Now we're gonna put our lunch in here. And this is how I like to do my potatoes and my asparagus. I'll put some water in here, turn this on. And then that could have been bad. I just remembered I already meal prepped these for the last time I was gonna be at the puppy's house. I dog sit, by the way. I dog sit for this guy. I've been dog sitting for him since 2021. And I will go there and stay the night anytime he goes out of town and watch the puppies. And anyways, every time I do that, I will take all my food with me. And I can show you guys what I do. But the last time I did it, I was gonna be there for 5 days. And so I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and like divvy everything up. Well, no, it would have taken up so much space in his refrigerator that he did not have. So I was like, that was dumb. So I just left it in the fridge for me to use while I'm at home. So here it is, 150 grams of potatoes and 100 grams of asparagus. Dump it in there and go like this. Kind of make it evened out, and then take our blend, sprinkle, and then the lid, and let it sit. And it's on like medium heat right now. So, and then we do the dishes because I can't stand to see dishes in the sink. See, just like that. Boom, boom, shakalaka. And these all just stay out here. I want to get something like cutesy to put them in, since I'm having them set out for so long. But I use this and this in my breakfast and my pre-workout and my post-workout, and I think that's it. And then I use this on everything, which is why it's almost gone. I have to add it to the list. I'm going to do that right now. So we add things to the list. I'll show you what I need. The blend. So I have lotion, which I'll probably get that at, I'll probably just go to Hen House because I know Hen House has everything else I need. So anyways, lotion, eggs I can get at Costco, egg whites I can get at Costco, my frozen blueberries at Costco, asparagus Costco, cod Costco, cream of rice, Hen House, rice cakes, Hen House. And then I have electrolytes, which I need to see what Costco has because they usually have liquid IV, but I like the Prime. I just need to see what they have and kind of read some labels. And then the blend. So that's what we need today at Costco and Hen House. Okay? Okay. And I just got a text from my coach, and he said, depending on tomorrow's check-in, because I check in on Thursdays and Mondays. Is that right? Yeah, Thursdays and Mondays. It was Fridays and Tuesdays, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, it's Thursdays and Mondays now. Today is Wednesday. He said, depending on tomorrow's... Today is Wednesday, March 26th, okay? So we are 5 weeks and 3 days out. My first show is May 3rd. And depending on budget, I might be doing a second show on May 31st. I'm excited. Anyways, Van said, depending on tomorrow's check-in, I want to call to run something by you about the remaining prep. Nothing sketchy, so don't worry, LOL. Alright, sounds good. What was I gonna say? He also like coaches athletes that are enhanced. So I think that's why he said like nothing sketchy. Like I'm not gonna try to give you anything or whatever, tell you to take anything. Anyways, yeah, I am not enhanced. If you couldn't tell by these legs, trying to be wellness, okay? What else? I think I'm going to sit down and check my email and maybe apply to some jobs. Okay. My fish is done. I've already eaten, but I need to put this away. So we're gonna put in these glass Tupperwares. We're gonna head to Costco because it's almost 4 o'clock and 4 o'clock on the top. I'm in my drop top. Just kidding. No, I'm not. It's almost 4 o'clock and we need to go. So we need some more food. I feel like that is really all my life is right now, is just making sure that I have food, making sure I have food cooked, making sure I know what I'm eating when I'm supposed to eat it, and making sure that I get my lifts and cardio done. That's literally like my worries. My worries for the next 5.5 weeks. Okay, actually that's a lie. I low-key worry about money all the time and paying bills all the time. But I try not to think about those things because the Lord has never not provided for me. I have never been without anything that I need. So it's like, I don't know why I spend my time worrying about those things. So I try not to, like, if I don't talk about it, it's not like in the forefront of my mind, even though it's like on my mind. I don't want to ruminate on it because it's not something that needs to be thought or talked about, because the Lord ain't done with me yet. If you got a pulse, you got a purpose. And if there's something that I need, I will have it. And that's it. And that's on God is Good. Okay, just got home from Costco and Hen House. Costco didn't even have eggs or egg whites. Can you see me? I don't know. Is this focused? Anyways, the only kind of annoying thing about living in an apartment is it's not annoying. I am thankful to have a garage to park in and a secure building to live in. Anyways, I have to, whenever I go to Costco, because it's usually in like a box, or if they give you a box, but I'll come back upstairs, down the hallways to my apartment, grab this cart that's outside, I don't know if you can see it, and then go back downstairs, go to the garage, grab my stuff, and then bring it in. It's an ordeal, but you know, you do what you have to do. And I already have 16,000 steps for the day. So I'm just a little tired, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? And then we get home and we put everything away. I love a day like this. I love a day that I can just take my time, go slow, not feel rushed, not feel like I have to be anywhere at a certain time, and just feel like I'm like it's a reset day. It's a reset day for me. Anytime that I don't have to work in the evenings or have any place to be, I just soak it up. This is supposed to be going out of stock at Costco. So every time I see it, I grab one. And I probably have maybe 2 unopened and 1 open. But it's my favorite. For work. Literally the only place where I've been able to find my very most favorite Burt's Bees moisturizing ultra conditioning, my bad, chapstick. Why not? That. And dinner is just 100 grams asparagus, 130 grams cod. So I'm gonna make that now. Okay, bye. Okay, it is currently 8:16 p.m. We have eaten dinner, finished cooking the fish, chilled a little bit, took an Epsom salt bath, which was really nice and really needed. I just took a shower, brushed my teeth, put my retainers in, and I think I'm ready to go to bed. I love days like this when I can go to bed really early, because on nights that I work, I typically don't get to bed until like 11:30 or 12:30, depending on the day and what time I get off. But yeah, so I'm excited to go to bed and wake up and do it all over tomorrow and go to work tomorrow as well. So yeah. Oh, and I have to take check-ins tomorrow too. Okay. Okay, I love you. Good night.